Congress Party Vice President Rahul Gandhi in the line of fire after the party's debacle in Assam and in Kerala. A host of voices who had rebelled against the Congress have now come forward to slam the way the Congress Party Vice President Rahul Gandhi was dealing with them. Rebel Congress leader Kalikho Pul, who had walked out of the Congress with a group of MLAs and was sworn in as the Chief Minister of Arunachal, he's accused Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi of ignoring repeated pleas to crack down against corruption. Pul spoke exclusively to India Today and insisted, despite repeated requests, he couldn't even meet Rahul Gandhi to air his grievances when he was in the Congress party. Narrating how he and a group of MLAs were forced to rebel, Pul accused the Congress Party Vice President of high-handedness and even threatening them. The Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister accused Rahul Gandhi of being an autocrat and stifling dissent.
हम लोग दिल्ली गया, फिर वहाँ राहुल जी को मिला हम लोग को मिला तो बोलता क्या इशू है, क्या प्रॉब्लम है, पूरा हम लोग पता है ऐसा करप्शन हुआ, तकलीफ है, जस्ट लीडर चेंज कर दो, हम लोग कांग्रेस में रहना मांगता है, कांग्रेस के लीडर, तो बोलता है वो लीडर चेंज नहीं होगा। अरुणाचल का, नागालैंड का, असम का, कोई भी स्टेट का सीएम कौन बनेगा, मिसेस गांधी डिसाइड करेगा, मैं डिसाइड करूँ, ऐसा बोला मैं डिसाइड करूँ, आई विल डिसाइड। कांग्रेस केवल जो करप्शन में एक्सपर्ट है, जो कमजोर है, जो हमेशा हाथ जोड़ के फिरते रहेगा, वह हाजिर करते रहेगा, सलामी मारते रहेगा, उसी को ढूंढता है।
In Congress today, if you see Rahul in Parliament, the 6 people surrounded him, all are blue blood. So Congress is as of now blue blood.
Yeah.
So till Congress replace blue blood culture, there is no future.
It is also necessary that they keep themselves in touch with the cadre. They are not in touch with the cadre. They don't know the pulse of the cadre. And few people who cannot get elected from their own states are the persons who are calling the shots. So it is very unfortunate that such a national party is going down the hill. I have parted ways, but I think some correction is required if they want to survive.
I want to quickly bring in Executive Editor Javed Ansari for more on this. Javed, 3 voices we are hearing here. 3 voices, prominent Congress voices at one point of time. Now they're saying that Rahul Gandhi stifled dissent. He was autocratic. The knives are out clearly for the party vice president.
But, you know, to be fair, these are all people who have an axe to grind. These are all people who've left the Congress party because Rahul Gandhi or the Congress leadership did not agree to their demands. So therefore, everything that or whatever they say with regards to the Congress leadership needs to be taken with a pinch of salt. Mr. Vishwakarma wanted the Congress leadership to replace a sitting chief minister and anoint him. Of course, that was refused. The current Chief Minister wanted the previous Arunachal Chief Minister to be removed, and Mr. Vijay Bahugna was removed under a welter of charges for the way he had mishandled the flood situation in Uttarakhand. So all of them have reasons to feel aggrieved and reasons to and have an axe to grind. So therefore, whatever they say has to be put in perspective. This may or may not be reflective of the general mood in the party.
What is the general mood in the party, especially after the debacle in Assam and Kerala, Javed?
The general mood is one of despondency. The general mood is one of great concern. But does that mean that the party is about to rebel against the Congress leadership? I'm not so sure. They want action. They want corrective action. They want the leadership to respond and react. But I'm still not sure whether the mood in the Congress party is one of rebellion or one of standing up to the party leadership.
Javed, you interviewed Digvijay Singh and several big news points came out of that. There was also some talk of culling that is required in the party. Can you elaborate on that, Javed?
No, it's not for me to elaborate. It's for Mr. Digvijay Singh to elaborate. I asked Digvijay Singh that specific question. He made it abundantly clear. He said, I've asked for surgery. I haven't asked for the removal of the surgeon. The surgeon, he said, was his leader, Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, and it's for her to take corrective measures. I repeatedly tried to draw him out on what exactly were the contours of those corrective measures. Would it be at the level of the leadership, or would it be just the rank and file or the second or third line of leadership? He said it was left to the discretion and the wisdom of the Congress president. So, it's difficult for me to say what is the kind of surgery that Mr. Digvijay Singh had in mind, because he himself refused to elaborate on that.
Okay. Javed, there was also some talk about more responsibility being given to Rahul Gandhi, perhaps elevation as the party president. Is that on the cards?
It's been on the cards, but we'll only know when it happens. And it'll be just converting a de facto situation into a de jure, because right now Rahul Gandhi, though he's just he's vice president, but almost all the major decisions are rooted through him. He calls the shot. He has a very significant input on whatever important decisions are taken in the Congress party. So whether Rahul Gandhi, in my view, when Rahul Gandhi is elevated, it will just be a formality, because for all practical purposes, he is the number 2 man, and he is calling the shots.
Okay, but the party also appears to be firewalling him against any criticism. The question that you posed, Javed, to Digvijay Singh, that even if the Congress wins a municipal election, all credit goes to Rahul Gandhi. But if the Congress loses elections, whether it's Assam or Kerala, or, performance which is not at par in other states, he's shielded from blame. Will that continue to happen, Javed? Or is there a rethink that he needs to come forward, shoulder responsibility and move on then?
Gaurav, this is the standard operating procedure in all political parties. Just go back to what happened after the results of the Delhi elections and the Bihar elections were announced. The BJP formed a firewall, around Mr. Amit Shah and, of course, the Prime Minister. Even when the likes of Mr. L.K. Advani and Mr. Murli Manohar Joshi shot off the letter and called for introspection. The Congress has been doing it for ages. All political parties do this, around their leader. So, therefore, I'm not surprised that the Congress has reacted in the manner that it has.
Javed, stay with me for a moment. Now, Javed Ansari earlier this morning spoke to Digvijay Singh, and Digvijay Singh, Chanakya of the Congress party, seen as one of the principal advisors of Rahul Gandhi, he said the time for introspection is over. Now is the time for surgery. What does this surgery actually mean? Of course, he's also talking about the creation of a Margdarshak Mandal within the party, and that power should perhaps officially shift to the next generation. Let's listen in to Digvijay Singh's explosive interview on India Today.
Mr. Rahul Gandhi, he had an extensive discussion with the top leadership of the Congress party. I think
endless discussion. What did he?
250 to 300 people he discussed. Then the general secretaries were asked to discuss with the state leaders, district leaders, and we all discussed. We were asked to submit a report by 28th of February in 2015. We submitted the report. Now, whatever introspection had to happen has happened. Now what we need is action. Congress president has to decide, vice president has to decide, whatever we had to say, whatever we had proposed. Now,
what did you all propose?
It is, this is something which not me, but there were thousands of people who have given their own suggestions, which has been sifted by the leadership, and I think hopefully they have chalked out a roadmap. But when I talk of surgery, it is the surgeon who has to decide what kind of surgery he or she wants to do. The surgeon happens to be my boss, my leader. She has to do it now.
But when? Because
as soon as possible.
You haven't won an election since 2014.
This is exactly what I have said.
So surgery should be all-encompassing or should cosmetic?
Of course, cosmetic surgery is never a major surgery. It has to be, and I would say time has come for the new generation to come in. We could have another Margdarshak Mandal in Congress party also.
New generation to come in,
But so, would you be willing to support a Scindia if he's sent to Madhya Pradesh?
Yes, of course, yes, of course.
But you
yes.
haven't taken a decision.
Who has to take the decision?
The leadership.
Yes.
So the fault lies with the leadership.
This is exactly what I am requesting the leadership to start the operation. As far as Priyanka ji is concerned, she's got charisma, she's articulate, and she is she's got a great resemblance with Mrs. Indira Gandhi, which attracts people. But at the same time, it's her personal decision. She is confined to campaign for her mother and her brother. So therefore, it is a personal decision. We'll be very happy, and particularly I, as a person, would be very happy if she comes in active politics. The DMK Congress alliance came rather late. If it had come a little earlier, things might have been different. Fact remains, the Congress is the political party which can take on the BJP at the national level. And this is the time for all congressmen who have moved out, whether it's a Sharad Pawar or Mamta Banerjee or anyone else, who have moved out for one reason or the other to come back to the Congress party and take on BJP at the national level.
The BJP, of course, has hit out at the Congress party. Now, on this particular interview of Digvijay Singh, the party claims that senior party leaders are also deserting the Congress party, tacitly accepting that there is an exodus.
दिग्विजय सिंह का कहना है कि सर्जरी का समय आ गया है और जो लोग कांग्रेस छोड़कर अलग अलग पार्टी बना चुके हैं उन्हें भी वापस आ जाना चाहिए। आइए बीजेपी के राष्ट्रीय सचिव श्रीकांत शर्मा से बात करते हैं। क्या कहना होगा इस स्टैंड पे कि सर्जरी का समय आ गया है कांग्रेस कह रही है?
देखिए, ये तो फैक्ट है कि कांग्रेस जो राष्ट्रीय नेतृत्व है उसकी जो जनविरोधी नीतियां हैं उसके कारण कांग्रेस का डिक्लाइन हुआ है। और अब कांग्रेस अगर पूरे देश में अगर आप देखें तो लगभग 6% जो पूरे देश की जनसंख्या है वहीं पर उनका शासन है। तो कांग्रेस के नेताओं में इस बात को लेकर आक्रोश तो है, नाराजगी भी है। और इसलिए अगर आप देखें 2014 से लेकर आज तक कांग्रेस में भगदड़ भी रही है और निचले स्तर पर तो लगभग कांग्रेस को लोग छोड़ चुके हैं। बड़े नेता भी धीरे धीरे कांग्रेस छोड़ रहे हैं। तो ये उनके राष्ट्रीय नेतृत्व को सोचना चाहिए कि भाई ये इस देश में डिस्ट्रक्टिव पॉलिटिक्स के लिए कहीं कोई स्थान नहीं है और देश तरक्की की तरफ बढ़ रहा है और आप नेगेटिव अप्रोच के साथ संसद को बाधित करते हैं और आप इस देश को अपमानित भी करते हैं। हिंदू टेरर का नाम आप देते हैं। हमारे देश में तो टेरर है ही नहीं और हिंदू तो सहिष्णु है, वो आतंकवादी कैसे हो सकता है? तो इसका स्पष्ट है कि आप आतंकवादियों के महिमा मंडन के लिए इस देश की जो एजेंसियां हैं आईबी और रॉ और सीबीआई को लड़ाने का भी आप काम करते हैं। देश के टुकड़े जो करने वाले लोग हैं उन लोगों का आप समर्थन भी करते हैं। तो ये देश इस तरह के मानसिकता को स्वीकार नहीं करता है। पॉजिटिव अप्रोच के साथ आप सरकार की नीतियों के खिलाफ आप बात कर सकते हैं और लेकिन आप इस तरह से लोगों के सेंटीमेंट के साथ आप नहीं खेल सकते। तो कहीं ना कहीं अब सोच है इस तरह की। और दिग्विजय सिंह बड़े दिग्गज नेता है कांग्रेस के। पहले भी उन्होंने नीतीश कुमार के नेतृत्व की बात कही थी कि कांग्रेस अब अपने दम पर नहीं चल सकती है। उसको कहीं ना कहीं कांग्रेस बड़ी पार्टी रही है और वो बैसाखियों के दम पर कांग्रेस लंबे समय से चल रही है और अब वो नेतृत्व भी उनके पास अब नहीं रहा है। तो ये कांग्रेस के लिए एक कांग्रेस में चिंतन जरूर है इस बात को लेकर।
बैसाखी की आप बात कर रहे हैं तो मैं आपसे ये पूछना चाहूँगा, उन्होंने ये भी कहा है कि जो नेता जैसे शरद पवार, ममता बनर्जी जो एक समय कांग्रेस का हिस्सा थे अब वो नहीं है, उन्हें भी वापस बुलाने की बातें की जा रही है। तो क्या ये किस तरह से डेस्परेट सिग्नल नहीं मानते आप कांग्रेस पार्टी का? ये
देखिए, शरद जी की अगर बात करें तो शरद जी कांग्रेस से क्यों अलग हुए थे? शरद जी हों या संगमा साहब हों या तारिक अनवर साहब हों, तो क्यों गए थे वो? क्योंकि सोनिया जी का नेतृत्व उनको स्वीकार नहीं था। ममता जी क्यों गई? तो ये कांग्रेस के लोगों को ही चिंतन करना चाहिए और खासतौर से जो प्रथम परिवार है कांग्रेस का, राहुल और सोनिया जी को, कि लोग उनको क्यों छोड़ रहे हैं। नीचे कार्यकर्ता बहुत पहले छोड़ चुका है, अब उनके चुने विधायक उनको छोड़ रहे हैं। अब तो उनके जो कोर टीम के लोग थे आज उनके मन में भी कहीं ना कहीं उनके नेतृत्व को लेकर कहीं ना कहीं सोच है कि भाई कब तक इनके पीछे रहा जाएगा।
दो स्टेटमेंट खास करके कल जो बाहर आए, ममता बनर्जी ने कहा कि मोदी जी का सबसे बड़ा यूएसपी है राहुल राहुल गांधी और आपके असम के सीनियर नेता हैं हेमंत बिस्वा शर्मा, उन्होंने ये कहा कि एक तरह से वंशवाद को जो कांग्रेस बढ़ावा देती है उसके कारण इस पार्टी की छवि खत्म होती जा रही है। क्या मानेंगे इन दो स्टेटमेंट से आप?
देखिए, हमारा यूएसपी है ग्राम उदय से भारत उदय। हमारा यूएसपी है कि इस देश में सबसे जो पीछे पंक्ति में खड़ा है उसका उत्थान कैसे हो, और अब तक इस देश के अन्नदाता, इस देश के गांव को कहीं ना कहीं इग्नोर किया गया था, तो हमारा यूएसपी।
And India Today's Jugal Purohit joins me for more on the story. Javed Ansari with me. Jugal, is the BJP also singling out Rahul Gandhi for attack?
Gaurav, the BJP is definitely singling out, but it's not just Rahul Gandhi, but as you just heard, Sonia Gandhi also. It's the family which the BJP is going to target. No longer is there any other leader, any other policy, any other issue, so to speak. It's about the family and just how now the BJP is trying to portray, just how now there is just no one left, and even in the highest echelons of the Congress leadership, there is doubt, there is deep mistrust, and there is an unwillingness to be led by the family. That's what the BJP is trying to put. And if you are to see what the Congress is saying, it definitely does seem that the party is in need and is actually clamoring for some very deep-rooted changes. The party president, the leadership has been talking about it. We've not seen much taking place, and this time things are obviously only going to get more desperate because the writing is on the wall, Gaurav.
Javed, is that a correct assessment that the BJP is making of the Congress party? Dissent and lack of faith in senior party leadership, especially the Gandhis?
Look, I'm not so sure because look, the BJP, and you can't blame the BJP for trying to fish in troubled waters. The Congress is down, almost out, and therefore the BJP believes that the more pressure they are able to pile on to the leadership, the greater advantage will accrue to the BJP.
Okay, Jugal Purohit and Javed Ansari for the moment. Many thanks for joining me.